Some school boards are warning parents about a popular new show on Netflix that centers on the suicide of a teenager. 13 Reasons Why is a fictional drama based on Jay Asher's book by the same title. So the series was produced by Selena Gomez, and it has sparked many conversations about how it deals with teen suicide, mental health, and cyberbullying. Joining us now with her reaction is Carol Todd. She is the founder of the Amanda Todd Legacy, created after the suicide of her own daughter, Amanda, in 2012. We want to thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning. Thanks for having me.
I want to start with social media because you actually put out a post on Facebook asking people, hey, what's your reaction to this new show, 13 Reasons Why? And I want to know, why did you do that? And number two, what kind of reaction did you get from people who responded?
The series came out the end of March, and I had just randomly read the book a week before, and I was really interested in the subject matter for obvious reasons. And then throughout April, I've been reading articles. I've been having these conversations with, people in my own school district, people from across Canada, people in the United States who work with young teens, and had some comments on it, even parents. And so then I wanted to get actually comments from people that I had on my Facebook, some people that I knew in real life, some people I've met in the virtual world.
And what were they saying, Carol?
Well, they were saying things like it was very mixed. Some thought that it was a really good series, that it brought awareness, and then others thought that there were some traumatizing events that were in the show that they wouldn't allow their kids to watch. And the question was, of course, should it be in schools? And I think the reaction mostly on my Facebook was, no, it shouldn't be.
Okay, so let's dive into that a little bit, because you've been watching the show. And it seems that the criticisms, what it seems to me anyway, and I've been watching the show also, the criticisms seem to be coming from maybe a certain demographic, maybe the parents, the educators, the teachers. And yet the young people who are watching this show are riveted, and they are addicted to this show because of the issues that it really brings forward. So I want to know, in your opinion, are the criticisms of the show, are they actually justified in your eyes?
I think the criticisms are justified. I'm seeing this as a parent. I'm seeing this as an educator. You know what? When you look at the reality of what young people do, they watch Netflix, they watch YouTube. It's all visual. I've also had some young people make comments, and the CMHO has also created a bank of comments from young people. And there are some that feel it's traumatizing, those that are vulnerable, some that have mental health issues. There's nothing wrong with the content's good, because it brings out conversation and awareness. And it started a major conversation around the world right now on mental health, suicide, cyber abuse, behaviors of others, revenge, sexual assault. And that's a good thing. I think what people are most upset about is episode 13. And I've only gone to completing episode 9. I can't watch any further because, I've read the spoilers, and I don't want to see that visualization of someone take their life. And that's the part that is the most traumatizing to people, because I understand that episode 13 is very graphic. And once you have something visually in your brain, it doesn't really go away. You remember that car accident out there. When you see blood or death or something traumatic, you do remember it, and that's what brings out, PSD and triggers and trauma. And so when you have young people out there as young as 13 who are watching it unsupervised because it's accessible, that's when you have to worry about how people are going to feel. And is there an increase in suicide attempts? We won't know that for a while, because data, they'll see the spikes, but we don't want to risk that. So I'm not saying that it's not a good series to watch. I'm saying that if you're a young person or as a parent, you're going to watch it, adults need to preview it before and determine whether the young person is ready to watch it because maturity comes at different levels.
Carol, we appreciate you taking the time out of your very early morning to speak with us about this very, very important issue. And I know it's a conversation that will and must continue. So thank you so much for your time today.